now Prime Minister Davutoglu of Turkey.
Thank you very much. First of all, I thank to Donald and Jean-Claude for this opportunity, and I also thank to all the leaders of European Union for this opportunity. This is a historic day and a historic meeting, because after 11 years, first time Turkish-EU summit had such a meeting. And yesterday, as re-elected Prime Minister, I submitted my government program to the Parliament. Tomorrow I will be having vote of confidence. In between, I came to Brussels to have this meeting, this summit, after 11 years. Yes, this is a historic meeting. I am very happy because of fruitful deliberations and discussions in the meeting, because as the key concept here from our agreed text and joint declaration to re-energize our accession process. So there are two dimensions here. One is Turkish-EU accession process. After consultations today, we agreed to have twice summit every year, and also have agreed to have very effective mechanisms of high-level economic dialogue, high-level energy dialogue, high-level political dialogue mechanisms to deepen our relations. And in that sense, we will be extending our strategic cooperation, as well as we will activate and accelerate accession process. This month, 14th of December, Chapter 17 will be opened. Some other chapters will be on track soon. And also visa liberalization and readmission processes will be completed next year. These are very important steps forward, both procedural-wise, opening new chapters, upgrading custom union, and deepening our economic relations, and having strategic cooperation and consultation at highest level twice a year. These are very important decisions we have taken. And especially I am happy to see that all my colleagues in Europe, they agree that Turkey and EU have the same destiny as the members of the family of our continent, and Turkish membership will be an asset, not only to EU, to Turkey, but also to the global peace. Regarding the geopolitical problems and tensions around Turkey and in the neighborhood of EU, especially illegal migrations, refugees coming from Syria, we agreed on a joint action plan. And according to the joint action plan, the main joint approach is that this is a common issue. This is not a Turkish issue. This is not a European issue. Turkey or EU are not responsible for this humanitarian crisis. But at the end of the day, we have to act together how to deal with refugee crisis. Again, we agree that in order to solve this crisis, there is a need of a solution in Syrian crisis. Otherwise, even if we have tens of joint action plans, if the wave of refugees continue like this, Turkey and EU will be facing much bigger problems in the future. As I said in the meeting, in fact, we are paying the price of the failure of UN system not to solve the problem of Syrian crisis at the earlier stages of the crisis. Now we have this problem. Turkey has almost 2.2 million from Syria and additional 300,000 from Iraq refugees. We spent $8 billion until now, and this is only for the camps. We have, in some towns, there are more Syrian refugees than Turkish citizens. Until now, we tried to take the responsibility on us, on our own. But now, we, together with the EU, we decided to have a mechanism, a joint action plan together, how to deal with this crisis, how to prevent new waves of refugees, how to manage the existing refugee crisis, and how to work together. This 3 billion euro is not given to Turkey. It is given to Syrian refugees. And it is, the main philosophy here is burden sharing. And also resettlement and other practical issues will be consulted in the future. Turkey is ready to cooperate with every country individually and with the EU in general to solve this humanitarian issue, to help victims of war victims of state terror by Assad regime, victims of Daesh terror by these barbaric organization. And we have to fight against terrorism, which killed innocent civilians in Ankara, in Paris, in Beirut, in many other places. So today, we have re-energized our accession process. We have agreed to have an integrated strategy against all instabilities in the neighborhood of Europe, and also to work together shoulder to shoulder regarding the refugee crisis. I am again grateful to all of our colleagues for this very fruitful meeting, and we will continue to work together in all these issues. Thank you.